Hey everyone, I recently picked up a web novel, and after reading over 480 chapters, I'm still checking for new updates almost every single day. It's become one of my favorites, and I think you should know about it. Here's why. The novel is called Building a Long-Lived Family from the Genealogy. It also goes by the name Creation Immortal Clan, and the original Chinese title is. Here's the story, no spoilers. The protagonist, Xu Chuan, transmigrates into the Qianyuan continent and is born with a bloodline genealogy book as his cheat. Think of it like a family tree that evolves over time. As the founding ancestor of his generation, he receives 3 innate talents: dragon spirit and tiger fierceness, daily divination, and heaven rewards hard work. These aren't overpowered game-breaking abilities. They're useful, supportive talents that help him survive and build something meaningful. After reaching adulthood, he marries, has children, and begins to grow his family. With each new generation, the genealogy book generates new pages, giving birth to new talents and destinies for his descendants. The Xu family starts from the very bottom, as poor tenants in the countryside, and the story follows their slow but steady rise to becoming an immortal, long-lived clan. Alright, let's get into what I actually loved about this novel. I have a lot to say, so I'll break it down into a few key points. Number 1, the family cultivation focus. What really makes this novel stand out is how centered it is around the clan itself, not just the MC. It's not just about the MC getting stronger. It's about the entire Xu family rising together. You see first-generation members learning formations, alchemy, and business management. You see the second generation being raised, educated, and given responsibilities. You see marriages, alliances, and the family slowly expanding its influence. Most cultivation novels put all the screen time on the MC. Here, the MC's own children and descendants become the focal point of the story. The eldest son takes over clan affairs by age 20, the second son handles business matters. It genuinely feels like you're watching a family grow across generations, not just one person power leveling. Number 2, the pacing is perfect. This is a slow-paced novel, I won't lie. There are time skips of 2 to 5 years in between major arcs. But here's the thing, you never feel bored. The story is always moving forward. Every chapter feels meaningful. The author knows exactly when to focus on a character's moments and when to jump ahead. It never drags, and it never rushes. Number 3, the MC is not overpowered. This is huge for me. Xu Chuan grows from weak to strong in a reasonable, believable way. His cheat is not a task-giving system that hands him everything. It's a genealogy book that grants talents to his bloodline. And here's the best part, not every family member gets a talent. The talents are limited, so they're only assigned to the most gifted members. Number 4, world building. I'd give the world building an 8 out of 10. The Qianyuan continent feels massive. You learn about surrounding territories, sects, other clans, the wider cultivation world. It's detailed without being overwhelming. The setting makes you feel like there's always a bigger stage waiting beyond where the story currently is. Number 5, the schemes and low-key development. Xu Chuan is smart. He's not a genius who solves everything instantly, but he's cautious, clever, and thinks several steps ahead. The schemes he makes to develop the family quietly, without drawing attention, are genuinely satisfying to read. The family grows in a low-key, under-the-radar manner, which feels much more realistic than the typical MC announces himself and destroys everyone trope. Number 6, no harem. Single wife. The MC is dedicated to his one wife. There's no harem, no unnecessary romance subplots. If you're tired of that tired trope, this is a breath of fresh air. Number 7, side characters are well developed. Especially the first and second generation of the family. They have their own goals, personalities, and arcs. They're not just NPCs who exist to praise the MC. They feel like real people with their own motivations. Number 8, there's beast taming. For those who love beast taming novels, there's a beast taming element in the story. It's not the main focus, but it's there and it's well integrated. Number 9. Business and farming mechanics. The family's initial development relies heavily on management and farming. Watching the family build their economic foundation through clever business decisions and agricultural improvements is surprisingly engaging. It gives the novel a grounded, almost slice-of-life feel in the early chapters. Now, this novel isn't perfect, and I want to be upfront about a few things you should know before diving in. I also checked other reviews, and I've included their concerns along with my own opinion. First, as I mentioned, it is slow-paced. If you're someone who needs constant action and fast progression, this might not be for you. Second, some readers have noted that around chapter 150 to 200, the quality dips slightly. The family suddenly becomes more high-profile, and the steady, low-key development feels a bit lost. I personally felt this too, but the story recovered well after that section. Third, some readers have pointed out that later on, the novel starts introducing too many heaven-defying abilities and freebies, which make some of the progression feel less earned. I've noticed this trend as well, though it hasn't ruined the experience for me yet. I'm still continuing to read, and the family dynamics, the world building, the schemes, is still strong enough to keep me hooked. But honestly, these are minor issues compared to how much the novel gets right. So who is this novel for? If you love family cultivation stories, clan building, slow burn progression, smart MCS who don't act recklessly, and world building that feels alive and expansive, you will love this novel. It's one of the best family cultivation novels I've read. If you need non-stop action, face-slapping every chapter, or a harem, this is probably not for you. My personal rating for Building a Long-Lived Family from the Genealogy is a solid 9 out of 10. The story is engaging, the family focus is refreshing, the world building is excellent, and the MC's growth feels earned. If you've already read this novel, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you like this, comment on similar novels below so I can check them out. Make sure to drop your opinions below. If you enjoyed this review, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future novel reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.